Hi, I'm Eric Ford for Made Here. Herb Gioia and David Hancock were key figures of the observational cinema movement in the early 1970s. They created a series of films called Vermont People, which documented life in rural Vermont, exploring aspects of working-class America. Peter and Jane Flint from 1975 follows a young couple in Wolcott in their first year running a small dairy farm. You can watch 3 films from the Vermont People series and other great Made Here films, streaming on our website and through the PBS app. Enjoy the film, and thanks for watching.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Stand it up. Let's go. Come on, Sparkle. Let's go. Once they hit that pass, they go in. But it's getting them to the pass. Let's go. Come on. Ooh. Let's go, Caroline.
Well, good morning, Trippa. Come on. Just gonna walk in. Margie, you idiot. What are you doing? Margie! What an idiot. Come on. Sweetheart. Trippa, how many dances have you taken this time? Come on, come in. Trippa, this is the end of the line.
Trippa. Runs from stanchion to stanchion, gets in here first, and runs from stanchion to stanchion and eats all the grain.
I know. Well, are you ready? I'm not.
Ivy's on board.
Well, I was just getting to work. Okay.
Yep.
I'll see you.
Well, lost half of your milk. I'll get the other half.
You guys can sure waste a lot of hay, can't you? Big mouth Bonnie, gliding in the distance. Come on, Schnurr.
Oopsie.
Believe it or not, I really don't mind this at all. Shoveling gutters and stuff. For some reason, I really enjoy it. Yes, I know. I think that's been my problem. Whenever I don't eat that stuff, drink it, I just get really run down. What was that, Nathan?
So, Peach, you were up before your neighbor. You know, your competitor down the road, he wasn't up this morning.
He wasn't.
Benny LaRiche wasn't?
Oh.
Is that right?
I wonder what time they milk.
I never see him milking.
I don't either. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do it like
knowing them, they probably got a pipeline right to the cow out in the pasture. Dirty hands never touch the milk. No,
Yeah.
that's not nice to say.
Oh, hold on, Nathan. Let me drink this.
Let's just throw them in the milk tanks. Is the milk gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think so. The pin on the agitator slipped out and it didn't agitate.
The pin? What do you mean? The switch?
No, the pin.
How did you figure that out? How did you find that out?
Just looked like something was flying this morning. Always on my toes, Jen. I think it'll be all right. It smells better. I'll have them check it when they come in.
Hold on, great.
Do you use Clorox in your bath, Ken?
No. You haven't been, have you?
Not yet. But we're gonna have to, Peter, if our bacteria count keeps getting so high.
Yeah. I hate to make the milk sterile. It's not killing us by any means. You know why they don't like it? I don't know why they don't like it. They don't like penicillin. You know, if you have to treat a cow and by mistake some penicillin gets in, they can't make cheese out of it because the penicillin kills the bacteria. So they fine you a lot of money for that too.
Now, Peter, would you repeat that again? I didn't quite understand what you said. They don't like penicillin?
No, in the milk, which is understandable.
Well, I should say so.
But their reason isn't because of human consumption so much as it is because they can't make cheese out of it.
Why not?
Because the penicillin kills the bacteria that makes the cheese. So that's what Gert said.
Well, then why do they get upset if you have a high bacteria count? If bacteria is what makes cheese.
I don't know. Kills the protein. I don't know.
Wait for history.
Quick, give me a recorder.
I like milking goats better than I like milking cows. I'll kick you. I don't know, sometimes I think goats are the greatest animals to have, and other times I think they're not. But as far as keeping them goes, you know, they're easy to keep because they don't have to have really good pastures or anything. They just eat hardtack and stuff like that. They're not fussy. There you go, Donald. Nice snuggle bug.
They'd rather see it on a large scale, just like the FHA office. We tried to go in there and get a little bit of money for cows, and they said we were crazy. So the government never loses. So it's only the big farms that survive. Can't make it on 10 cows, they say. I say, how come? So you just can't do it today. With all the machinery you need and everything. But it's not true. You may not make a hell of a living, but you'll make something, you know? You make enough to get by on. So we went in there and we tried to get some money, and they said that we couldn't get it because we were too small. We didn't have enough land. didn't have enough equity, and they were nuts. Not to bother him. The guy said he'd lose his job if he took an application from us. He said he'd lose his job. That made us really. That's when we were first starting out, and we really wanted to farm. But they discourage young farmers, small farms. They don't encourage them a bit. They want to see a factory farm because there's more production, and there's more. You know, maybe it is a more sanitary operation because you have to have a milking parlor, and so you don't carry your milk to the bulk tank. Pretty soon they'll probably make you pipe it in because they don't want you to touch the milk. But they like to see those pipelines, and they like to see the milking parlors and everything concentrated into a small area so nothing gets, you know, where the milk can never touches the manure, that kind of, the sterile milk. That's what they want to get. They want to get sterile milk. Get people to just, but well, you know, I mean, I'm not the only one that, you know, that's small that's making it. I mean, making a living at it. You know, there are plenty of, you know, small farms starting out. Stuff. They won't come. Jeepers, it came out last time. These babies. Won't come. Those aren't gonna do it.
We tried farming down at the other house, you know, it's when we found out we wanted to farm. We raised a few animals down there, and all last summer, Peter and I that's what we tried to do, you know, we lug our bales down, because we didn't have a road, it was about a quarter of a mile in the woods, and so we had to carry all our bales and grain by hand down, and we had a couple of work horses, and we had those last spring, and they just didn't work out very well, because we don't know much about horses. So, and then this came up, like one day last fall. We weren't even looking for land. We weren't even looking for a farm or anything. A friend came down, and he was looking for land. Peter ran into this real estate friend in the grocery store, and he said, you know, do you know of any farms are for sale? He said, as a matter of fact, there's one in North Wolcott that just went on the market yesterday. So we came up and looked at it, and Peter fell in love with it. And 2 weeks later, you know, whoops, we had this farm. And we sold our other place. But we had, you know, it was really nice. But I still miss the woods, you know, the birch trees and stuff. But this is the nice place too.
Yeah, and I'd prefer if it would have been a late freshening.
One that's just freshened.
Yeah, not too awful long ago.
Yeah, there's a French Alpine we've got that we...
She freshened in
We haven't got
May.
She freshened in May.
And so she's got another good couple of months anyways. But
Piles and piles of them, April, May, you know what I mean?
We've got two that are going to freshen right off.
yeah.
But I don't know if we could... If we sold them, we'd have to sell them as a pair, because they go the little...
Careful. Oh, Peter, you killed it.
Probably, I don't know, but I got a feeling that Sandon's bred back, and she should freshen within if she's milking now, but she should freshen within a month or so, or 2 months. I think Hector's bred her.
Yeah, but Peter, it takes 5
Oh,
months.
that's right, yeah.
She wouldn't be due till about December.
Not December.
But she's milking now, but I tell you, she's not milking a lot.
She gives maybe barely 2 quarts a day, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not all that much.
And that's which one of those over there?
She's down there.
Oh, she's the white one with the horns, the big white one with the horns.
Oh, the big white with the horns, the same.
Yeah.
There's that French Alpine that I think we'd like to... Do you have any other goats?
No, I used to own goats.
Oh, you did?
One time I was milking 10. And I used to have quite a lot of them. But I got out of the goats, and about the time everybody else decided they wanted to grow out, I went out.
Yeah.
And then I decided just a while ago I'd kind of like another one for milk.
Yeah.
You like the goat's milk.
I raise Angus beef cattle. And I just don't like to milk them. So I decided I didn't know what I'd like trying, goat's milk again.
Yeah.
How's your flavor on that? I was up to a place yesterday, and all I had 5 milkers. And he was milking them once a day. And he gave me a taste of the milk. It was quite oily.
Wonder why you milk them only once a day?
Well, he said he thought it was foolish milking twice a day.
Poor.
Thought that was a foolish thing.
Yeah.
So
If we milked her once a day, that French Alpine there, she'd burst.
Yeah. She's a good milk.
For a while we had to milk her 3 times a day. She gave so much milk, but she's a very good milker. But if you got any other goats, we couldn't sell her to you. She has to be where there's no other goats.
She's got a pretty mean disposition. She loves people.
She loves people. She loves dogs. She loves every animal except for other goats.
Well, she doesn't like dogs so much.
Say about that goat right there. If you haven't run the test on, the first thing I'll do is that I'll run her milk into Monthea, and I'll have her tested. If the milk proves all right, then I'll have the vet come up and draw blood on her for bangs. Then I'll have a TB tested. Because I just don't want to drink milk out of them unless I'm sure, you know what I mean. I don't know if you've ever handled enough cattle. Never got into the scrapes you get into with these different diseases, that you just don't want to have them around, that's all. By having them all tested, I was allowed by the state, without buying a license, to sell 10 quarts a day. I sold just about the 10 quarts a day, or I kept under it so I wouldn't have to buy a license. I think the license $50 or $100 or something, I can't remember. Then the rest of it, I went right in, I was milking cows at that time, and I put the rest right in the cows and shipped to creamers.
You did?
Is that right?
Yeah, and they
That's
come
a
in
no-no,
good, too.
isn't it?
Is that a no-no?
There's nothing they can do about it, just as long as you stay and run the same test on it you do on your cows.
We did it.
I know,
Sometimes.
Pete. We did it by mistake.
But if they should
one
have,
day.
you shouldn't have to be tested for bangs and TB.
Yeah.
They came right in and inspected goats just the same way, and I told them that we're shipping milk. They said, well, are you tested? And I said, yes. Went right in, got the sheets, and showed them where I was tested for everything. I said, what are you going to do about it? He said, there's nothing I can do. I said, there isn't. He said, nothing in the rules you can't ship goat's milk. There's nothing in the world. You can't find it in any rules under the sun, as long as you're tested.
Yeah, for bangs and
TB and for your back.
I guess you talked us out of selling a goat.
I always do that.
You always do that.
I always do some foolish thing like that, you know. No, I tell you, people that like goats, there's nothing in the world that can give you any more milk for the amount of stuff you put into it.
Oh, I know, my word, what we give them for hay right now, they just eat it over the greens. Went out and baled a field of goldenrod.
They love it,
you know,
though.
hardhack.
Really
And they do.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Well, that's what they like, you know, because they like to grub on old bushes and stuff like that. Of course, you got to watch out and you taste the milk already under the milk.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing.
But it was nice meeting you.
Same to you.
And thanks for all the information. And I'm sorry we can't tell you.
Well,
but
I should have kept my mouth shut. No, but I see you like goats, and there's a lot of goats in the country.
Yeah.
An awful pile. I'm surprised how many goats. When you, sometime you ain't got nothing to do, just take your car and start running around. You find goats and goats and goats and goats and goats.
Yeah.
And I got an idea, in another couple of months you go to the auction, that's going to be local.
Peter tell you about the time that she ran into a barbed wire fence and split her tit right open? She was the orneriest cow for about 2 months. You couldn't get near her with a machine. It was awful. Now she's as gentle as can be. Really scared that, I didn't know how to do it. And so Peter let me wash the cows and strip them out and stuff. And then one day he got sick and he couldn't get out of bed. He had 4 cows, and I had to milk all those cows by hand, and I was in here for 2 hours milking 4 cows. And that's how it all began. And that's how I got in the barn. Farmer's wife once told me, don't learn how to milk, you'll be an But I'm not. We share our work equally, pretty much.
I smell like the billy goat. I smell like the billy goat. Yeah. Well, hi, Grace. Oh, come on, Martha. Not to Maurice. No. Hello. Hello, Gracie. Hello. Pretty crowded over here, isn't it? We better get it on film so we can see it now.
Oh, sweetie. Hold
transfer.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Is Nina still working?
Yeah.
Good old Nina, huh?
I wouldn't feed her much grain though, 'cause she ate all
She,
the grain in there.
she's out.
Oh yeah, I let her loose. To be with him.
Poor thing. Where's Igor?
Where's Bill?
Bill? Oh, they meant Bill Alley. Who?
I've got to go get Penny. She's down in the other pasture.
Where, with Hall?
Yeah.
What a cow. Well, I'll round up Nina. Come here, Nina. Where's Igor?
Yeah, I tied him up.
He really has to be near him here. He's all upset.
Well, we had
Fraser,
Sheila, Bill, and
Annie.
Norma, and Whitey.
No, that's even before that, Peter. I'm talking about even before that. When we, built our house in the woods before we even considered farming. Remember?
Well, I think that.
I mean, you kind of did want. I mean,
That's when.
remember that winter, like I quit waitressing, and you had to look for a job that winter, and you were going to work at the mill. Remember?
Yeah.
And you were going to go to work that Monday.
And it snowed, and I didn't have a
something.
stick of firewood in, so I flipped out and went running around cutting firewood, and lost the job at the mill.
Right, and so then you had nothing else to do, and Wyman said, "There's a Tom Herchek needs somebody at his place to work." Remember, and that's where it all started. I mean, we didn't have any goal, to farm, some far-reaching goal when we first got married. We're going to be farmers. We just decided to build a house in the woods, and we just wanted to get away from it all, I guess. And then that's when, Tom Herchek had these calves that he was gonna
Send to slaughter.
Yeah, send out for hot dogs.
That's something that was really important to us. That we thought we were. One of the greatest feelings of ours was when we were buying these calves and cows and things were going to go for beef. Because we were saving them, And as corny as it may sound to a production-minded person, it is corny, yeah. But I appreciate those animals so much, It's just like it's not like we saved the day or anything, but it's just a nice feeling that we had.
It's special to us.
It was special to us, right? And we really like those animals a whole lot. And we started with Holsteins, and like I said, I don't know a good Holstein,
Sambo.
We had Sambo. We had to put him to sleep. That was our bull that we had to put to sleep because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't do the right things, and he got sick, and we didn't know. But it was all part of learning, and I just, we were hysterical. We couldn't, they at the farm we had on, they just couldn't understand why. What are you doing that? What are you so upset for?
He's not moving a bit. Do you want me to go out and get some more? I think they're dead, Peter. Shoot. What do we do? Well, maybe we should put him under the light again. Maybe he will wake up. Sure looks
Well, no,
different.
no, here.
Do you want to go? Oh, look at the...
No, he's coming.
You're kidding.
No.
Well, you watch it. Where?
His legs are starting to move.
Oh, he is. Oh, put him back.
Well, hold on.
Well, should we bring the hive inside?
No, you can't move that.
Sweetie, you better be careful.
Where are their stimmers? Do you know? Anybody
On
know?
your tails?
Inside. He's
you're
coming.
right.
He's
Look at
coming.
that. I really thought he was dead. You better put him back, sweetie. You won't know where he is when he wakes up.
Yeah. I don't know how they harm me.
Poor things. Looks like they were just stopped everything they were doing. Look at them stuck in the holes there. Doesn't it look like they just kind of, everything stopped at once?
I think once the hide warms up, I hope this cold weather doesn't kill them. Well, I'll be goddamn. Hey, Jane! She's had it! Little heifer! She's had it a while. Oh, yeah. She had it last night. Oh, she had it last night. I think. Early this morning. Isn't that amazing? Oh, sweetie, don't.
Oh, Peter, she's beautiful. She's big. Isn't she big?
She's good size. Look at that black.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, she's about
Wow. Well, Pat, you didn't tell us.
Hey, bud. She's nice. Oh, she's nice. She's got a beautiful bag on her. Look at that.
Hello, Pat.
Hi, Patty. Oh, she's really,
Man, oh, man. Hi, Floy.
Hi, Bob.
Wait.
Hi, Floy.
Well, what do you know?
Isn't that great? Another first cow.
Good thing you came down here.
What a matter. Boy, that little black is beautiful.
Yeah. She's gonna have around your ears, too.
Yeah.
You're so healthy looking.
It's a little scrawny, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, they all are, though, when they're born.
She's a little cold.
Yeah.
Boy, this gets them rugged, though.
Yeah, her mom will keep her warm. Yeah, slow.
Well, it's runner-ups, I guess, from all the... See, we won down here at Marshville.
Oh, yeah.
And ones were runner-up on different clubs, I guess.
Yeah.
So thing that goes up there and play 'em.
Yeah. So,
I guess that's where, on that, where...
so you're by yourself?
Yes.
So, any flaws in there today?
Oh, we don't have just one.
That's not too bad. When you don't say anything but black, that's when you sometimes I scoop them out. Okay. about selling out.
Yeah. Got it for sale, I guess.
What's that?
You got it for sale.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, he hasn't got too much to sell there.
He's asking $175,000 for the...
How much?
$175,000.
You're kidding.
All the land and stuff.
Holy Jesus Christ, do you think people are crazy? 175,000?
Yeah.
I was getting 2,500 for the whole thing.
Yeah. Barn's pretty bad shape.
175,000. Jesus Christ. If I had that kind of money, I'd be goddamn sure we put in that place.
We'll see ya.
Thank you.
We wanted to get married and we wanted to make a life together. And we were at that time, we were vegetarians, and, you know, the whole big thing about really getting back to nature and, you know, feeling at one with it again, you know. We've gotten so far away from it, so plasticky, you know. And, okay, so we knew what we wanted to do is we wanted to buy some land and build our own house. And so what we did for a year, Peter was still in school, but he would work part-time and I waitressed, and so we got up, you know, just a couple of $1,000s together, enough, you know, to feel that we could do something with it. And, you know, we bought, 28 acres from a friend of ours up in Elmore, and built a house on it one summer. And we did it as inexpensively as possible, and, you know, went around making deals when and where we could. And all we wanted to do basically was just kind of sit and, in a way, isolate ourselves, just kind of become removed from it and concentrate on, you know, taking care of our land. And, you know, we had a couple of dogs, and, I mean, that was it. And concentrate on our diet and also do a lot of reading, you know, on helping our spirituality grow. And but then again, we were faced with the problem of, okay, we've got to work, we can't live off the land, so we've got to find a job. So I started cleaning houses, although I did take a winter off, but Peter decided to work. He had to go find a job, and he ended up at this farm. They needed help as a hired hand at a farm. So that's how it kind of got started. Was they'd had problem raising calves in this farm, and Peter saw that, well, this guy Peter worked for, he had some calves that were born, and he was just going to take them to the slaughterhouse, you know. He's going to have them sold for hot dogs. And we just couldn't see that, and Peter said, well, listen, let me try raising them, you know. And so I said, okay. So he gave him a little section of the barn, and we had 5 calves that they were Holstein calves that we started raising that winter. And all of a sudden, before we knew it, we were just doing it, you know. We'd, you know, get up at 6 o'clock every morning and, you know, go take care of the calves. And so we did that, and we raised them all that, you know, till that spring, and we brought them down to our house, and we built a little pen for them. And before you knew it, we wanted to get more, and more. And then, you know, through that summer, it was, how many? It was the summer before last. Peter, was it last summer that we had Beulah, Sheila, Norma, and Whitey all out in Bill's pasture? Was it, Peter?
Yeah?
Was it last summer that we did the haying, and we had Beulah, Sheila, Norma, and Whitey in the...
Bill's field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see now, then, okay, we realized we couldn't have our 4 calves graze on our land. We didn't have any grazing land, so we had to rent pasture from our next door
I gotta
neighbor.
tell you something.
What?
We made 311 pounds of milk
When?
today and yesterday.
Is that good?
Let's see. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we'll make 600 then.
622.
Oh, good.
I'm very happy on the outside. Now I've got to go find out what time it is. Hector, sweetie.
He's okay.
He is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's better off. I'll give him a bath tonight. Anyway, we realized that we had to depend on other people to raise these animals. We didn't have our own pasture. And then we had the problem of lugging everything down to our house. It was a quarter mile from the main road, you know, and we spent a really frustrating summer trying to do that. We were haying a couple of really big fields with this other guy, and we brought all our hay down, and, you know, we had on a hay wagon. It always fell off, or we had to carry big sacks of grain down, you know, by hand. It was just a real drag, and it was so time-consuming, and it was slowing us down. Okay. I gotta cut.
Oh, shit. What's the matter? She's got milk fever bad. She's gonna get bloated.
What can we do? Peter, what can we do to help?
We gotta put her up on her feet and roll her if we can. So I don't know where to roll. We gotta try to roll her all the way over. Where were you?
In Hyde Park.
Oh, thanks for coming out. My God, I was just about ready to perish myself. Been waiting for her to freshen, you know. I just counting on the hill.
I'll pull her right up, Bob.
Huh?
I'll pull her right there first. You go under.
What do you want me to do? I'll just hold her here. Let me hold her here like this?
Yeah.
She got it bad, or?
Oh, she's just typical.
Okay, Berkeley, go away now. Berkeley, scram. Scram. They go along
long time, up like this. As long as they can belch off that gas.
Yeah, we got to ride out. I figured that was the only thing we could do. You know me, I just go in a coma myself. I can't think of anything else. For Dan.
Yeah, Peter. You think that would calm your nerves?
No, sir. No. No. Make my eyes water.
Nah.
Looks worse than it really is, then, doesn't it?
Well, it's serious, but if you get them laying right, they'll go for usually several hours before anything too awful serious. See, she's blowing that gas off already. That's the main thing. I mean, it's bad news if they're down in the hole, laying down, and you don't just find them, you see. But as long as you get to them and prop them up, either like drive a tractor, you know, on the low side, or you can just stand there yourself, or put a bale of hay or something, or get them out of a hole onto a level so that they have a little better chance of righting themselves. They can get cast in an awful little hole sometimes. It doesn't take anything once they get down with this before they're helpless.
Yeah.
But as long as you kind of keep an eye on them.
Well, we checked her at noon, and I just been leaving them out if they're fresh and leaving the calf with its mother for like 12 hours or so anyway, you know, and it just gives them a real good start.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had real good luck with it, but I just, you know.
As long as they can't get too far away.
No, I always keep right an eye. I'll ride out for them. Maybe I shouldn't have them do that, though.
No, the next time.
Boy, I panicked. I didn't know if you're right, Tom. I was just, I couldn't catch my breath, and I was all out of words, and... Gee.
You get to be an old veteran after this after a while, and...
No,
You're
just starting out.
You'll have a lot of them before you're through.
God, I thought all my bad times were over, and I was...
Oh, feel better.
Will she get up, or should I just hold her here?
We'll let her get her scruples for a minute.
Gee, I just before I came down, I talked to Lawrence, and I was talking to Lawrence, and he said, no milk fever, and I said, no, she's just fit as a fiddle.
She'll be a little wobbly, but she'll come right out of it.
She will. I'll get a calf.
It's pretty rough laying on down in that hole in the stone.
Yeah. Hey! I've been having such good luck. I had a bull calf and letting the calves with the mother right in the field. And I talked to Gert about it, and she said, hey! Hey! Hey!
You didn't really get a chance to check her. Right on.
Okay. I was down at the Wolcott store, and this guy came up to me. He said, so how many cows you milking now? And I said, well, 4. And, he just broke up laughing and said, asked me what the hell I was doing milking just 4 cows, like, in kind of a
in an odd way, a way that kind of offended me, and I wanted to tell him, but I just didn't feel that I, you know, I had to, you know, I didn't feel I had to justify to this person I was just milking 4 cows and shipping their milk, and even though I was shipping 200 pounds every other day or whatever I was shipping, didn't have the greatest cows in the world when I first started. But I met this old guy up in Glover, or Craftsbury, up around the Craftsbury-Glover way. And he milked 6 cows for years and did fine, you know, and did okay. I mean, he owned his farm free and clear and stuff like that. But he actually did it. So I didn't feel I had to justify to this yo-yo why I was milking 4 cows. And I really think that, you know, everybody is just so money-oriented around this country that in order to make a lot, you have to have a lot. You know, and I don't think that, you know, maybe their standards of living are higher than ours. Probably they are, but the problem with that is you just lose all the personal relationship you have with anything, other people, with animals, with your dogs. I mean, they're just out to make money, and that's all there is, and just put on this facade of being wealthy or trying to be wealthy or stuff like this, and just that's where you lose in big farming. You lose the whole meaning of farming when you're just trying to be big and trying to make a lot of money, and you don't have any relationship with your cows at all. They're just a number. They're just a number, and they never used to be that way. And they're just, you know, it's like putting beef cattle on feedlots. You know, it's just the same type of thing. That when we got up here, it was every day that we worked, every day, 7 days a week, you know, doing something. We never took any time off, speak of. And fixing this, fixing that, but it never stops. Just never stops. And you've just got to make yourself take a day off, you know, because you don't want to wear yourself down. But you know, I mean, it's a day and night thing. It's, you know, it isn't even, you know, it's the pipes freeze. And you have to haul water, and you have to haul water late at night, haul water next morning, or, you know, it's, you know, or hay. You hay until 10 o'clock at night, because there's, you know, there's nobody there to help. So it's just you two, Jane and me, or just me, or myself and somebody else. We hay till we just can't do it anymore. And it's 18 hours a day, anyways. And then when you building fence, you just building fence. That's all you're doing. That's all we did all spring. It seemed like was just chop down hemlock and just string wire. But it was the greatest thing, because it was just everything is for you, and it's for your farm, and it's for your cows. And that's just, if you can, if I just keep that in my mind, it just, nothing else seems to matter. Just nothing else seems to matter. It just seems like that's just the way it is, and that's the way we all want it to be. You know, everybody that's involved in it wants it to be that way. It's you may bust your back for a while, but it just doesn't seem like you just don't get tired of doing it. You just want to keep doing it. You want to keep doing it a lot of days, you know. After haying late at night, sometimes you just don't want to walk up with those cows that morning. You know, you just 5 o'clock, 5:30 comes awfully early. And some of these, you know, I mean, we don't milk too early. I mean, you know, we're not the early milkers.
let's go. Come on, Floyd, let's go. Mama will be coming back. This way. I hope we got 12, because I couldn't count but 7. We got 12 in here? Oh, good for her. Looks like the troops are starting to discharge my son. Oh,
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
come on,
Get
Margie.
out. Margie, scram.
Get milk here. Come on.
Margie, good.
Oh, Margie. Oh, there.
No.
All right, now crank on her. She's
Right.
kicking this morning.
Right?
Yeah. Nona, listen.
Oh, I hate this.
All right, let down easy.
Right. What was the matter with Spots this morning? Who were you yelling at?
Spots kick me and Nona kick me.
Hey, Peter, watch the...
It's all a plot. Knock me out.
The cows are trying to keep you off the farm.
No.
You get that queasy feeling inside when you think they're gonna kick? Man. When you think they're gonna kick, your reflexes, like if she switches her tail, you jump like...
Last night I landed back under Caroline. She just jiggled her tail a little bit.
You get really jumpy. I still do when I'm at Caroline, because I still think she's gonna kick.
Caroline. Hey, can you see if there's still milk coming out of Tina? Don't just keep your hand on Nona.
No, it's not. Why don't I go get it? I feel like you. Hey, I gotta leave you. I gotta do some chores.
Can't leave me yet. It's only 6:30. My word, it takes you half an hour to do chores now.
Yeah, but Nathan's gonna wake up and then I won't be able to make breakfast. I have to work double time.
Yeah. No, it's not. I don't think it's too junky. I think it's just, sometimes it gets kind of messy.
Well, it's like how I feel about this house, I suppose. How you feel about the outside.
Well, this house?
Sometimes this house just drives me up a wall because it's so dirty.
Well,
It is.
No,
Get
it's
some
not
paint
bad.
and wallpaper and sand the floor.
Yeah, and put in a Franklin fireplace. Yeah. You know, it's not that bad, sweetie.
See, no, it's not that bad outside either, is it?
It isn't.
Pete, you gotta do this to me one of these days.
Okay.
Put you right to sleep.
Mm.
Okay, relax.
Twist it right off.
It's not cracking. You must have a pretty loose neck. Ah, you cheated. Pete, you gotta relax.
I'm trying.
Okay, don't think about anything.
Getting me
Just
dizzy
go
now.
Okay. That's one thing I learn more about is massaging. That really does help you out. Boy. Remember when Corona was here? We had this weird girl living with us for a while. But she really knew how to massage, and she'd give us massages, and you feel like a new person.
Yeah, she worked at the Gioia and stuff giving massages. She used to come up here and stay with us. She'd put me right out on the floor and walk over my back.
Really, you just feel so much better.
She'd crack it. It's nice. Well.
Penny. Well, another day has arrived.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Listen to him.
You were right, Jane.
Well,
You won't quite back out.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I ought to get him a big teddy bear or something to sleep with.
I don't know, borrow somebody else's baby. Maybe it's just lonely in there.
I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
I didn't know it was going to be like this, Peter. Did you?
Can't very well trade him in on a newer, later model.
Oh, I wouldn't want to.
No. Seems to be running pretty good.
You got a good mother to him. Doesn't seem to run down.
No. Not a bit.
Yeah, I just thought I'd show him that.
See the flicker sometimes in that thing, you know, seeing the, in just the right light, I can see the whole thing moving there. I think I can, anyway.
Now, let's sit down and talk about it.
Nate Bittler.
I'm hungry again.
Diaper in here?
Yeah, I didn't have room for it in my bucket. I washed it out and...
You want to brush your teeth, Nate?
Yes, my hair.
Oh.
it might rain, boys. It just might. I get up there and it's gonna rain.
You think so?
Yeah.
I know. I bet it'll. I bet it'll. I don't know.
This is my first year of actual dairy farming, and I really think that it's getting better every day. It's not, certainly I'm not getting sick of it. And,
Do you get that criticism from other people about this, doing it this way?
oh yeah, I just get a thing. How are you going to be able to make it? How are you going to be able to survive and with 10 cows? Or a lot of people ask me that question, you know, and a lot of people are sort of saying it in a funny kind of way, but it's just lowering your standards a little bit. It's burning wood instead of oil. And it's planting a garden instead of going to the Grand Union. It's I don't know. It's reading books rather than going to the movies, or staying home and enjoying your family, and drinking tea rather than going to a bar, you know, that type of thing. It's sort of, if this is the way of life you want to pick, then you obviously know that there are things that you're going to have to stop doing, if you were doing them to begin with. And I did them, you know, but I find that this is a much better existence for me. I have gone from those college days to a meditative thing to and being a conscientious objector, which and then being abstinent from all types of stimulants, and to the farm. Maybe I am using these cows as a way of developing my existence as being a mellow type person. I don't know, you know, a person that is free of any kind of inner obstacles. You know, having the cows teach me self-discipline.
One day I gotta sit home and sew all your clothes.
Well, you gotta sew my clothes. You always sit home, sweetie.
Peter, that's not fair.
Well, no, you're home. I'm home.
Yeah, but I always have other things to do.
I'm gonna change my pants anyway. How about those wool pants that John gave me?
You can't wear them. They're filthy.
That's. Jane.
I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna send them to the
Bill,
cleaners. I'm
Bill.
gonna take them over to your mother's. And she can clean them.
No.
Where are those curls? I'm stretching, if you don't mind.
I don't.
You It's not very nice.
We're gonna have to get the woodshed all cleaned out so we can start putting wood in it, and I gotta rip in my pants. Damn it.
Peter, I hope Jennifer comes soon. Maybe she knows how to run a chainsaw and we can clean out that woodshed together.
Well, no.
I'm talking about the one out here. Right out here.
Oh, yeah. Listen, okay.
All that stuff's gotta be bucked up.
Yeah, right, but don't worry about that one. Get the one out there so we can start putting blockwood in that one. And we gotta get the goat shed all cleaned out, and we gotta get we've gotta finish cleaning out the calf pens so we can start putting calves in there. Is it really bad?
Well, I sure would mind a little help.
Well, you'll get help on that.
Alright.
But rip the plastic off, take the plastic off the goat barn there, and
Okay.
we can start getting that squared away.
Do we have any tar paper left?
No?
We don't? Well,
Wait for roofing?
no, I want to put tar paper on the inside of the goat pen. There's cracks this wide in the boards, and you can't have drafts in that goat house.
Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. So
I'll get plastic off the goat house and shovel the gutter.
which one's which? Is this mine?
Yeah.
Did David want red rose?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, wait a minute. What has to be done out in the woodshed, Peter? What has to be done in the woodshed?
Get it cleaned out in the back woodshed there. We're gonna rip that wall down where the just get that cleaned out there.
You mean all the wood out there?
No, just make sure it's all cleaned out, right? And there's slats put down so we can just put the block wood in there. And then you can start putting block wood in. The dry stuff, okay? Okay.
You want me to put the block wood in today?
Yeah. These are just a few things. That way you make lunch and have the house cleaned out.
Do a couple of loads of wash.
Do a couple of loads of wash.
Yeah.
Have chores done. No, just, do what you can.
All right. Oh! Going the wrong way! Shoot! Ah, shoot. Next time I'm going to tell Peter to park the manure spreader in the middle. There, the triangle.
What are you laughing so hard for?
Oh, private joke.
Well, I
so
guess I got a
happy.
load here to take up, huh?
Well, Peter, I must tell you something.
Yeah?
The next time you bring the manure spreader
Yeah.
around, could you park it in the middle for me, please?
Yeah, I will.
Thank
Just
you,
for you.
dear. Because I dumped a whole load on the ground.
Oh, yeah. So you did.
Yeah. Mhm. All right.
Yeah, here.
No, look at.
Yeah, let me show you.
No,
I'll
I
get you
know
another
how to do
one.
it.
I'll get you-
Come on, Peter, please. I know you're talking about it.
Come on, sweetie. Let me try
No,
it.
let me just do one.
One more.
Just one.
Hit it right there.
Okay. This is a different axe, isn't it?
Jeez, sweetie, somebody's going to get hurt. Come on.
Peter,
Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Just hit it. Got, and then over, like that. See?
All right, yeah.
Now wait. We'll pick out a bigger piece. Because these are the ones that need splitting, not those little ones. Take it right.
Well, I'm splitting wood for the kitchen stove. We need a wedgie.
We need a good splitting, too.
What about that big fat one over there?
So you only need to split it once there. Oh, I don't think that's going to split.
Ooh, bug.
That was split.
Can't guarantee it's not going to smell. Peter's whole goal in life is to really build up this farm and to really have a good herd and to make a go of it, to make a living at it so that we can survive on this farm. And yet, at the same time, I feel, I think farming, of course, I'm not interested, we're both not interested in making money or anything like that. And, we're trying to get to the point where we can really make a living off this, but yet that's not my personal goal in life to build up this farm. My personal goal in life is to really, I've dedicated myself to God. It sounds really silly, I know, but that's what I've done, and to really, have complete and total faith in the Bible and what, God promises for us, which is basically what this is, except without all the hassles, which is, without money, without people hating each other, without, everything is in harmony again. And it sounds far-fetched and wild and crazy, but, I spent a really long time, looking into the Bible and finding out, well, is everything it says true, and does it contradict itself? And, there's thousands of religions and hundreds of them, but for myself, I just happen to, choose to be a Jehovah's Witness, which means, you really, in everything you do, you really put your whole heart and soul into it, which is, all I'm basically trying to do is to be a really good Christian, which means, being a good wife, a good mother, and doing what you can for other people. And, because it says, in the Bible, the road is narrow and the path is narrow, and there are few who are the ones that are gonna, make it through into paradise. And, it is hard. It's really hard to be all the time, be a really good person, because by nature we're just, we're rotten people, it seems, It seems a lot of times man's tendency is to really hurt one another, or to be selfish. I find being selfish is really hard thing for me to overcome, because man is basically a selfish person. He wants things for himself rather than sharing with other people. That's basically what the whole world is run on. It's people, selfish people running the government, money and power and greed. Those are the things that seem to run the world today, And so, you don't really find very many people who are really honest and, really unselfish and really, do something for somebody else out of pure love. There's always a motive behind it. But, I've just found that being with Jehovah's Witnesses and being one of Jehovah's Witnesses, that there's just so much love and really a lot of happiness and joy between us all. And, I'm not judging people whether or not they do it for a motive is up to God, but the goal is to, try and really improve yourself. I don't know. Some days just go so bad, You think so many times, we thought, oh, let's give up. We can't do it anymore. Sell the farm. Let's go live in the wilderness. Let's go up into Canada and live in the wilderness. But, we can't do that. There's too much of ourselves in this, and we got to see it through. And, we really want to see it through. But,
what do you think would happen if because of, current economics, that things couldn't work out on the farm? Do you think it would be like a permanent blow to your and Peter's sort of expectations about the way you wanted to live? Or?
I think it would be a blow to Peter's. He would have a feeling of failure. He'd feel that he had failed, even if it wasn't his fault. But, or maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he would say, well, he'll try everything, try every course, to try everything in his will to keep on going. And if it just didn't succeed, then, maybe, he would just accept it and just say, yeah, well, what's next? Where do you go from here? Oh, you're always trying to snatch as much grass as you can. Come on, girl. Who's left? Come on, Penny. Come on, Nona. Let's cooperate here. Yeah. Boy, I'm glad I don't have to work this hard with all the cows we milk. Milking you at all. You got 2 cows?
2 heifers.
How much?
400 and too many.
What?
I went about $50 over what I should have on the other one.
Well, how much?
6. So how they doing? Mediocre?
Pearl session. Did you see them?
No.
Oh, they're beautiful. Look at this one.
How many? 3?
2.
How many?
They're big.
Both box?
No. You gotta see her face. She is so beautiful, Peter. Come look at her. She is so beautiful. He is. Look at how fuzzy he is. Isn't he precious? He looks like a little panda bear. And here we have...
Oh, my word.
Look at her ears.
Isn't she beautiful?
I just love her. Look at her black snout and her black nose. What's your name? Pearl is a very good mother, I'll have you know.
She is?
Yes, sir. I love you.
Did you come to milk?
Oh, a little bit more. You know where I found her? In the manger.
Really?
She just had him. I did a double take. I said, what are Bonnie's kids doing out here? And then I knew.
Oh, look at her.
Isn't this one beautiful?
Hi there,
Oh, she's a punk.
Any bad news today, or is everything pretty good?
I can't think of any right off. I didn't get much accomplished. Raymond and Marion came up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Did you give them a check?
No, we don't have any money to give them a check with.
Why?
I just spent our milk check writing checks.
Well, no, how much
We owe $163 to Northfield Savings Bank.
You didn't pay them all that.
I had to.
Oh, no. They were only supposed to get 65.
Why? If we were a month overdue, Peter.
Oh, no.
We owed
Did you
them for
send
last month and for this month, yeah.
Oh, no, Jane.
Well, what was I to do if we owe them money?
No, that's not what you were supposed to do.
Well, I didn't. Well, you just told me to pay Northfield Savings Bank, and I saw this little pink slip saying you're way overdue, please pay, so that's what I did.
No.
I thought we'd get in hot water.
Raymond and Marion are going to really rub us now.
Well, anyway, they didn't come up for money. They came up to see us.
Okay, keep going back. Come on back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Ah! Okay. This is the part. This is the part we don't know about. We'd like to take them. Come on. Let's go. Getting back a bit now.
I'm bringing in some nice hay. You guys some nice hay. And then we'll let you out in the morning. When it's just all fresh, you get yourself all oriented. Yeah.
Oh, they're nice. This one especially, she's just a beauty. I don't know why nobody bid higher on her. She's a nice cow. You know, something did happen. We do work on, we don't make any money at all, really, to speak of.
We're working on a slight deficit right now.
Well, I know we're breaking even. You know, we make maybe, well, I don't know, you know, in dollars, but maybe $15, $20 a week is what we make to spend, you know, to go out and do something that you want to do. But that's because our debt load is a little bit higher than it will normally be, because we're just starting out, and we had to, like, if we needed that tractor, we had to go and put some more, take some more money out of, you know, we had to go take out of our personal loans some more money, which is, well, it's, when you get going on these kind of things, you sort of, what am I trying to say? When you get started, you just.
Well, like when you're getting started, you have
Yeah.
a big investment. You're taking all this money out all at once, and it really
Yeah,
shorts you for a while.
Yeah, to get this place, you know, we had to take out a couple of short-term loans to buy it, because we didn't have enough money when we with our other place, when we sold our other place, you know. So we had to take out some 2-year jobbies and 2 years, and when those are paid up, you know, it goes down, and then we'll start making some money, you know. And then our foundation will come up, and we'll be up to 16, you know, where we want to be, 16 good cows, you know, and
You know what it seems like?
what?
It seems like, okay,
You're gonna pop something on me.
no, people don't. All right, most farmers, you know, you start out when you're young, you've got lots of energy, and, you know, like us, you start out and you've got to, you know, invest a lot of money. Not a whole lot, but, you know, you've got to invest some good money into a farm and animals and stuff. And then the years go by and you have kids and you get older and the farm gets better and better. And by the time you're about 50, 55, your energy's run down and the farm's doing great. But, you know, you're older, you know, you're getting old and you don't, like, it's youth and farming.
Yeah, well, there's a whole thing, you know, I don't know if I'd
It's like, I don't know.
I don't think at 55. Look at Gert and look at Lauren.
Yeah, but I think of Raymond and Marion a lot. And look at their situation, you know. I mean, you get to the age, wisdom, you know, wisdom goes
But they
along
had a
with
good
age.
life, sweetie. They did.
Okay. I don't argue. I just think it's really
Well, why not?
sad.
I mean, you know, I disagree with you.
You've got all this wisdom behind you, and yet
He's a
you're
broken
so
man,
old.
okay.
I know.
But how many other jobs did he work out besides running a farm?
I agree.
Okay.
That's what farming is. That's what it is. It seems like a guy, you know, is young
I
before his
totally
time.
disagree with you there.
Well, you didn't used to.
What do you, I know, you're filming a slight argument, but I don't understand, because what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not exerting any more energy than we would if we were taking a job.
Oh,
We've worked a lot harder than this before.
college. Responsibility, that was incredible. And there is a lot more worries, Peter. You're dealing with you're dealing with animals. You're not dealing with a 9-to-5 job, a very, you know, very
Well, it just sounds to me
intangible
like you're
thing.
kind of not sure about the whole life and
No, I'm not
where the
saying
future's
that.
going to get you.
All I'm saying was, Peter,
That at 55 years old, what happens is you at 55 years old, what happens is you're all worn out and you can't enjoy the fringe
a lot
benefits.
of farmers are.
I feel sorry for a lot of guys too, sweetie. I don't there are a lot of farmers that are sick and stuff, but boy, there are a lot of farmers that I mean, you know, you're not going to get rich after 55 years. You're not going to make any more money than you're making now or anything like that. But it's just a way to do it. It's not, and there's no social comment that I can really think of to farm. It's just the way you pick to live, and
Yeah.
and you incorporate the way you live into making a little money to pay your taxes and stuff, and it's actually fun. I mean, there are times.
I know. Yeah.
So, but.
Excuse me, I know.
But anyway, getting back to that, working on a regular, you know, like on a thing where kind of on the edge, you know what I mean? I guess we do, you know, to an extent, you know, but we've had to do some things before that really didn't shake us too badly, because you learn to live with it. Like we had to dump that milk those times, you know, when the penicillin got in the milk, and our milk check wasn't, you know, it's $60 each time we dumped it, and that's, you know, that's more than we make, you know, in that week, in that day. And we got by. We'd get by if some cows got sick or something. Then we could sell some heifers if we had to you know, to get some new cows. And you know, we just try not to think about that. We're trying to learn enough to keep our animals healthy, and sometimes it's pretty hard, and it's pretty scary at times, you know, when the calves, like now, you know, they all of a sudden got scours, and they were fine when we had them outside, you know, and then a couple of them get scours, and it just goes right through the whole herd of calves, and that gets pretty demoralizing after a while, you know. If you have to fight that all winter, that's no fun. What I think, I don't know. What I really think.
He doesn't like my opinions on things.
No, I do too.
He likes down there.
No, sweetie, that's not true. But no, it's not true. It is not, sweetie. Now don't leave the room.
Don't cry.
No, I think, don't you, Jane? I think that the thing that was that the film is nice to be filmed and stuff, I guess, but really when you get down to it and you start thinking about some of the things that we've been doing and some of the things that we've done, or some of the things that and we're going to go through in the future, it's just that it's really kind of nice to listen to ourselves talk, you know. I mean,
in other words, we've never really
sat down and really talked about it.
What we're doing, or
I mean, we've talked about it to a certain extent, but not really gotten into it really deeply to find out.
Talked about the practical things like, should we buy this cow or should we buy this cow, or, you know, how should we do this? But like we never really talked in retrospect.
Why are we farming? That's the thing that you know, that's the thing that it's kind of nice. That's the thing I like about, you know, having to talk about some of these things, you know, that we haven't been, not having to talk, but wanting to talk, not even had an occasion to talk about them.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't it? The green? Huh?
I don't think it's that neat.
Well, you just said you loved it.
Look at those cows.
I think we ought to put some bells on Hillary and make her a reindeer. Hillary!
What are you doing, Jane?
Got a worm good snowball fight out of this thing. If nothing else, we don't get out of this snow.
Well.
I don't know.
Guess we better start our winter's work. I guess I'm ready for winter.
You're as ready as you ever will be.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm afraid.
We just have to do with what we've got. Just keep tearing down the back shed there. No, we're all set. We're all set.
I don't know. There's still a lot of work to do, Pete.
Yeah, we'll have to bring these guys in today.
Well, if anything else, the barn will be warm, even if there's not enough space for all the animals.
There's no space.
There is. Maybe we weren't moving the barn this winter. It ain't warm enough.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to continue to load.
I'm going to do this right now.
Vermont Public, partnering with local filmmakers to bring you stories made here. For more, visit vermontpublic.org.